It's like a starter kit, but that works. How's it going? All right, we completed all the Kestrel ships. Fed B, Zoltan A, Mantis A, Lanny A, B. Wow, yeah, we went through like a streak of like a really nice ships. Ooh. Ooh, okay, so we're just, we're gonna keep rolling the nice ships, apparently. So how's everybody been? What have you been up to? I saw Darkest Dungeon 2 got a patch and was playing it a little bit. I guess my short take is that I understand like why they made all the decisions they made. It wasn't like, well, this was like, I have no idea where they came up with it. Like, it all makes sense. But the game still has balance issues, and they have to they have to show people what the relationship statuses are in the game. Like, I mean, like on the main menu UI, because it's completely influences every single decision you make in terms of like actions you partake, and it's like you have to tab out to a different menu and then scroll through everybody to see like the actions, and like it's a legit problem. It really is just a bizarre choice. It's like it's cool if it's manipulatable. Like, that's what I want. Like, what's great about FTL is you can manipulate stuff because things happen at consistent ways, and so you can... Perfectly good stress mechanic for it. Right, but yeah, so it does feel like super random, but I was like, I was playing it, and I was trying to do a stress heal, and then someone on my squad got upset because I didn't know what relationship status they have, because it's always in flux. And it's just like, okay, so whenever I do that, I have to know what that situation is, and again, it's nowhere on the screen. The reason it's not playing Random World, they added interpersonal relationships and really, oh no. Badger! Badger. Welcome aboard. Well, not yet. We rolled Engi C. It might be a while before we get to Mantis. Well, that's another really bizarre thing about the relationship. Okay, we're just gonna talk about Darkest Dungeon for a bit. Like, one of the weirder things about the relationship stuff is like it's still bad. It's not just like, all right, like it's positive and everything is great because, hey, Papa Neat, like if you have inseparable, they will stop characters from being able to move. I'm sorry, what? Or they'll, like, if they're amorous, they don't like certain people using abilities on the partner that they're amorous with. And it's like, wait a minute, I thought these things were supposed to be good. Like, Darkest Dungeon, I think, even in the first game, really has this bad habit of, like, you can't have anything good. Like you just can't have a thing that's just purely good. Yes. Hello,
Oh, Snap
Faith.
Crow is here and playing FTL. Crow or Ka?
Oh, let's get some people on board. Oh, Papa Neat. Papa Neat could be our Lanny. Papa Neat. Wait. Does Badger like Lannies or Badger's crystals? But I know that Faith likes to be an NG. Loves being an NG. Yeah, so like it's really weird that you get this like nothing is just purely positive. They have to have some negative aspect to it, and so they're like, well, relationships are just good because they're just helpful, and then you get them, and there's no like bad aspect to it. So let's just make it so it screws up your team still, anyways, just not as much. And it's just like, why? By hacking. Okay, fair enough. So like that was getting frustrating. The I don't want to spoil too much, but there's some progress things where you had to go to specific areas, to specific buildings to get like to improve your characters, and like the rules are just kind of up in the air. Sometimes you can kind of figure it out with what they show you, but other times there's like important bits of information you'll only find through like trial and error. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon 2. Where it's like, I failed some of these missions 3, 4, 5 times, and I was just like, what? How was I supposed to know that you wanted this thing done? Or like, I couldn't figure out the solution, and then I looked it up, and then I was just like, well, that's like the dumbest thing, because I wouldn't have even paid attention to it. Has the Wayne card succeed? That's not as annoying. Like, I'm kind of used to it now, and I get that it's actually designed to be tough to drive, so you can't get all the rewards. It's only, like, really gross when you, like, screw up and go the wrong direction on a pathway, because you just try to clip something before just mapping. So I just, like, don't do that ever. Like, don't. If you have a decision to make, don't get cute with it, because it's not risk-reward, babies. It's the interaction talking that just gets absolutely ridiculous. Where they talked when a character took a turn, what they did an action, the next action that was taken, and it was like 5 of the 6 actions in a row, there was some conversation. And sometimes it was like the same thing that just kind of looped over and over again, and I was just like, I'm so sick of this. Nook Bazaar. Yeah, like there's a lot of things out there that are just kind of out there. Like that is sort of like the mini games for character progression they're like kind of weird. It's like, oh, like that would be like a really cool idea. I just don't know why it's in this game. Which I can get, like, if you enjoy games just kind of like every once in a while throwing something at you that you weren't expecting, fair enough. Fair play. Not going to hold that against you. But to me, like, it's strange where it's like, all right, I'm trying to make progress and I have no idea what the rules are. Feels like there's several devs designing the game and not talking to each other. All right, so the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Have we really not run the Engi C? No. All right. You're fired. You're no longer going to be the pilot. That's how that happens. I know they like, and then they like stress is kind of weird where there's the cap on it. Like almost no skill works until you hit like 5 stress, like save 1, and it's just like, so what the heck is why I have 10-point skills? Like why have 10 stress? Nothing. You can't do anything for the first 4. Just give everybody 4 stress and say it's a 6 stress window instead of a 10, because that's what it is now. Yeah. Is that okay? It might mean you're not actually fixing as much. You have a little bit more responsibilities. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, early store. Oh, do we go to the early store? And a nebula? Do we dive this sector? Do we just go all out? I think I run safe from Elenia's pilot. First jump was 24 damage. 24 damage, that's like a lot of damage. Oh, good, that command totally didn't... Oh, no, it updated. It's just supposed to say 8 because it's 8. Nah, I get it. So, thank you for that, though. Commands, edit. Yeah. Giant alien spiders, heck yeah, I want to help. Boom, wow, 6 fuel, 4 missiles, 25 scrap, nice reward. Nice, yep, all the Kestrel ships are done. It's like 40 scrap to go there. Kinda wanna hold out. Oh good, a sun, don't be Zoltan shields. Oh, okay, this is kind of okay. There's a good chance we're all right. And we don't have to use a drone part here. But that is actually potentially spooky in the Ion Storm. Final ladies and engines, I think I'd die first jump. Yeah, but you're doing like crazy no-pause shenanigans. I don't really want to mess around. Don't drift in front of the heavy laser, please. Okay. I was thinking you might have. That would have made me super sad. So we're gonna... Okay, good. Works. Well, nice. All right, excellent. Actually, this is less than excellent. Let's get out of the way. Get out of the way, Beamy. Oh, poor Beamy. He almost bit it there. No, we're not taking surrender. They're about to have a bad time. We can have bad times. Come on, there was no oxygen in that room. Yeah, that's right. Wow, another store? Not yet. Predicted. Ignore. Get a fight? Hey. That's gross. Alright, if I hack shields, I will fire first, assuming that they only have 2 crew, which I think is... They can only have 2 crew. Hack shields, put the beam drone in. Beam drone hits a couple systems, right? Like, it's unlikely that it's not going to hit a couple systems. I had to do 2 shots to get this offline. I don't like it. I don't like it. Just use all the drones. Just use all the drones. So I could try desyncing them. I got Unreal wants to be Zoltan, Cora, and Badger. Well, they want to be Mantis. So like we have this actually, so we have a lot of choices like in terms of making decisions. So hacking weapons is like the quote-unquote safe play, because if things go bad, you at least are slowing down their weapons from being bonkers. As is also deploying the drone to give us some more offense. You could hack shields, try and set up the beam drone to like hit some rooms. Maybe the pilot gets pulled and fire 2 shots into here and get the burst offline and be safe. Okay, micro pods. Of course, they dodge both anyways. Yeah, no, totally hit the empty room. I guess what we could have done is like toggled it and moved it back. There's also, this is the weapon that should have came offline versus this one. Game cheats sometimes. It's gross like that. It's not really cheating, but... better. Alright, we got a fire. Engi C still doesn't use as many drones as the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, you're trying to use, like, 3 missiles a fight is essentially, like, what you're trying to do. I don't really think there's, like, a crew kill opportunity. We gave up fixing engines to repair oxygen. I mean, engines are very low on the priority, but... The resist. Nope. Alright, $12. We could go to the store. Let's go to the store before we get the upgrade. Maybe there's something really cool here. Maybe there's something, like, really cool here. Wow. Wow, long-range scanners, a small bomb, and burst laser 1. I want all the things? Can I have all the things? It is a sword. So the problem is this is a while from getting offline. I had to spend 75 scrap to get it online, I think. That's correct. 65 scrap. Alright, that leaves me with 8. Oh, you're like in the wrong spot. Part of me still wants to like go yoink. Yeah, no, I do have time to get it online, but I can't get like this and this and this and at least a buffer point and shields. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't want to sell the beam drone because I don't want to like deplete my offense that much. Well, while there are probably like a good portion of fights that I'm not gonna have a problem with, even if I don't have the beam drone, it's the fights where I am gonna wish I have it. That makes like Zoltan shields, for example. Those can be like really bad fights. And I don't pick up the long range scanners because I'd rather have. Also, like, just get this buffer point in the shield system. And that's going to really help alleviate us dying from most things. Most things. Not all the things, but most of the things. Continue. With luck, though, we'll be able to get, like, second shield and this online in this sector. Ooh. Guaranteed double rewards. That's cool. And the question is it an Artemis? Actually, I should be able to know because of weapon position setup. Hey, turn. Okay, it is only a Lido. All right, it's good. Good. We want our weapons to partially charge before we fire. Gets the max amount of drain. Yeah. No long range scanners there. They're really nice, but like with what the ship starts with, essentially we alleviate a lot of random dying and start building up a weapon system. Like, but I don't really need anything more. But you have taken extra jumps before the store? That's fair. I guess I was thinking about whether I was just gonna go like 2 shield bubbles or not. Don't do it. You're the worst, FTL. Oh, someone's gonna help. The extra jump might have killed. Unlikely, it's possible. Again, it's really tough for the ship to die. But there's always, like... I don't see the point of playing risky like that, where it's like, I take a chance. I can take that as a chance, right? Like, I could totally farm up point. And again, with this particular ship, it's really unlikely I get punished. But maybe I do. Don't put it online. Why? You're a jerk. Alright. What would we need if we could do something resembling a crew kill, but that's not really gonna happen. Unless like a fire happens. Unless a fire happens. Try again. Cool. Okay, that's a good fire. There we go. All right. Deactivate their weapons and never let them get them online. Yeah, yeah. It's clearly them. They're the bad guys. Oh. Well, this is interesting. You're gonna come and help out? All right. 91. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, it's my best bet. 76.65. I'm still gonna need a fire. Need a bio swipe with the drone. Oh, okay, yeah. We'll put that in the maybe pile. Well, I see your suggestion. I got it from the box. We're gonna throw that over in the maybes. Yeah. What is it, like 10%? Yes. $22 plus $16. Okay. Second shield bubble online. Oh, look how safe we are. We're so safe. All right. It's good. It's good what we want. All right. So now we can kind of just like try and get money. That's a pretty good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I say dive? Uh-oh. They're hacking my engines. Well, I'm gonna hack their weapons. Because that's what we do. So not all blue options are good. That's important. Amazing. You're like, oh, like blue options are always good. No. Like it's way more efficient for us to just hack their weapon systems here. A mantis and a rock. Okay. Oh, look at Beanie go! All right, Beanie, okay. Thanks for showing up and being a 10. Yeah, Beanie was like, I will end you. Who says drones are terrible? Come on. No, you gotta... Rock has the bonus for putting out fires. Oh, maybe. Oh, of course they have level 2 oxygen. Of course they have level 2 oxygen. If I had mind control, maybe would have a crew kill there. But I'm gonna need them to just, you know, like, not. I know. Wow, okay. Yeah, max reward again? Sure. Sure, it's good. The ship needs all the help it can get. Being in, like, an S-tier ship and all that. Greetings, we lost contact with a cargo ship. Yeah, just do this. Amazing, the robot could save us time. Could I buy it off of you? Our crew is not for sale. Take $18 and, like, not have to, like, chase down a quest, because that seems silly. Plenty of fuel. No, maybe we'll have a party later. Maybe. Attack the pirates. Hey, it's a training ship. Everybody loves a training ship. All right, it's back to, like, Darkest Dungeon. So, like, the new patch, what they, like, introduced, like, so they tried to go after, like, the characters that everybody used the most and, like, make them a little bit weaker and trying to help some of them out. I definitely think there's, like, there's actually more combinations of like viable teams than what I thought there was. I still don't know how going with like out a healer per se will work. Commentary? Commentary. So that's actually, I mean, that's a really good sign though, that at least there's that kind of balance, and there's like, you can actually still like clear an area even if you lose a person sometimes. But like the difficulty scaling is just wrong. Where it's like you can get the same fights in the early sectors that you get in the late sectors and vice versa. So it's like, oh my gosh, like there's this really crazy tough fight. I get it like right off the bat. Why? I also think like the difficulty table. I also think like a lot of the items are bad. Like, I'm totally okay with some items being niche, and then of course just good items being good, but there was a lot of items that was just like, someone's gonna equip that. Never played Darkest Dungeons? Fair. Well, we are talking about the second one that is currently in early access. So I mean, things can always change. That's a good thing about early access. DD1's difficulty, yeah. It's the bottom of the U when it's like good, but then it just takes too long. Yeah, that was like it's like I kind of dig that the idea of like giving backstory. But I think too many of them are just kind of out of left field, and you can only like solve them through trial and error, or you just happen to be specialized in a skill set that that particular task is geared towards. Yeah, some of them are definitely weird. I mean, they're not gonna beat Hades. Like, they're not gonna beat Hades. Isn't crew killing like a mini game? Kind of is. Actually, do you know what's really good about this fight is we actually only need one shield bubble to be safe. Because they both fire at 10 seconds, but the ion projectile is too slow. And it only lasts for 5 seconds, so our shield bubble will come back up before we get hit. Main game is O2 hacking. Is Hades technically an H game? Hey, whatever. Meta progression is standard. Yeah, I don't know. I know Dolphin Chemists had already suggested like those particular events should probably just have a reset, because boy, it feels bad when you fail them. It feels awful when you fail them. And again, I think where you don't know the rules. Throw a rock at him. Almost got him. So it's an asteroid, basically. And then they caught on fire for no apparent reason, because it was an asteroid full of fuel. Do I really have to do this? I kind of don't. Can I just get level 1? Well, we are diving. And even though it's in a nebula, it'd probably be a really good idea to actually have the evasion. An asteroid minigame where you're just like a little triangle and then you shoot down the asteroids. A video game called Asteroids. Meteorites. I'm kind of curious at when they release like the future content, if the episodes are going to be interwoven in any shape, manner, or form. Like, the people that you used in episode 1, you can't use in episode 2, or stuff from episode 1 carries over to 2 in some way. If that's gonna happen, because then that's like just a whole nother level of balance. But yeah, like I said, that the relationship stuff is it's to me it's the most interesting of like the new mechanics, because it's like, oh, like it's really different, but it also seems pretty nebulous in like what triggers things to happen. And the changes to stress healing, where you're just like, unless you have laudanum or you go to an inn, you're just gonna be at 3 stress every single fight. Can't do anything about it. Like a fast cyber game. It is a lot. Well, I have to say the runs are shorter, which is nice. I honestly, Darkest Dungeon 1 was really long. It was really long. And some people like content for the sake of content, or some people just enjoyed it. But there definitely were points where I was just like, oh, okay, I just want to get my characters leveled up so I can just go do the thing. Can I do that now? No, I can't use the same characters. I have to wait. I need this team to do a thing. Let's see. I was also curious if they'll actually like allow improvements during runs, because it is weird where like you're in a sector for an hour and you really don't improve any of your characters while you're there, like unless you find a trinket. Yeah, like I could toggle it on and off every time it was about to fire, then that actually makes it go slower. It's not as necessary. We probably will actually. If I'm diving, I should probably sink the money into weapons. It might technically put us behind like purchasing power, but it also, again, most likely won't matter, because we'll have hacking and 4 projectiles in Sector 2 with a beam drone, so like we'll be okay. We'll be okay. And then there's Phasmophobia, which is just completely different. But I've been playing Phasmophobia at Papa Neat. They're still here. They're on the ship. And some friends of his, we've been playing that game. I am actually surprised at how much I like Phasmophobia. Like, I thought I was just gonna be like, okay, like I get that it's spooky, and the only thing I knew about it before I got into it was like people were like running around swearing at ghosts. But it's like a really sort of interesting kind of like setting up team dynamic and the harder difficulties. There's a really good level of uncertainty, which I think is incredibly difficult to balance. Where it's not like you can just force the game to give you the results like every single time. So sometimes you just have to weigh risk rewards. Oh, the other problem is I'm just leaning back. But sure, I can do that. I should also, like, because I'm professional. Leaning back. Actually, that is loud. I ain't changing for Phasmophobia. Also, that is still not right. Camera. Yeah, there's just like this line. Alright. Oh, no problem. Thank you for pointing it out. It's a shame that we don't have bigger squad to play the larger maps. Yeah. That is a part that I'm kind of curious as to, like, how long Darkest Dungeon is going to be in EA. Because how many characters were in the original? Like, two dozen? Was it like 20? 17, 20? Some characters aren't going to be coming back. Part of me also thinks that they could just totally 17, 18, yeah, DLCs, right? Abomination. If you want to count the Musketeer. What I really want to see happen in the game more so than anything is the collector to become a companion, and then like when it's doing the dialogue options, you just get that beam of death from its face. Except like if it likes you, it's like pink and happy. And then if it's like a negative relationship, then it's the typical like soul draining effect. And I would never get sick and tired of that. It would be like the oh my gosh, what was its name? Was it the Grand Inquisitor from the Venture Brothers? Grand Galactic Inquisitor. That character was amazing. To give you a point of reference, the Grand Galactic Inquisitor, 18 including DLC, that's Musketeer is another. Okay. The Grand Inquisitor was like following people around. It's like 12 feet tall, has a ridiculously like booming voice you can hear from miles away, and just continuously instructs people to ignore it. Ignore me! Yep, that's the guy. That's what I want the collector to be. Like, I want the collector to be, you know, 10 feet tall. Like, slumped over in a chair at the inn. I don't know, maybe giving people roses or something. Like, being, like, super adorable. Be great. I really think it's just the kind of aesthetic that a Lovecraftian kind of game needs. That's all I'm saying. It'll get modded. There's gonna be so many mods. Someone left a baby. I haven't heard any progress on that movie. It's supposed to be getting made. But the things that I'm, like, as far as show progress goes, I'm still, nothing has come out of Dorohedoro Season 2 yet. I'm sad. Very sad about that. And, One Punch Man Season 3. It's like the only two shows I'm really looking forward to. You'll still probably watch, like, Witcher 2. We're in this fun part. No. Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah, we totally could have got in like a round. We could have got in a round of Phasmophobia while we were waiting for this. Because we're typically done in like 10 minutes. We might have been able to do 2. Ugh. How can I proclaim myself a good FTL player if I don't know how to min-max like that? How can I proclaim it? So, I didn't fully explain people who are like, why are we getting bored out of our minds here? I mean, more so than usual. What we're doing is we're training our evasion. And what this does, it means we're a little bit more likely to dodge projectiles, but to me, more importantly, it means our FTL charges faster. Foundation was in there. Binge it when it's available. No, it has fast leveling. Yeah, I haven't stopped using that for very self-aggrandizing reasons. SC2's managed a Witch Queen coming out in February. Not sure what else. So what that isn't on. I am playing a very good ship. Ah, Subliminal's on sale. Actually, was like trying to get people to buy some like Wingspan. Fanatical had Wingspan as part of a bundle. And I was like, I was kind of into Wingspan, and so you can get it for like $10 and then like 2 other games essentially for free. But then I wasn't really interested in any of the games. And then while I was pondering that, I got a message from Steam telling me that Subliminal was on sale, and that game looks cool. Drew Bratz is here! Yay! Oh, also, actually important things to note. Actual important things to know and talk about. I have been accepted into the followers emotes program. So actually, if you're a follower of my channel, you'll have 5 additional emotes. So I had to start thinking about what kind of emotes we need. No, that's a rock. Shiz. The evasion of a mongoose. Yeah, so we could do more cocoa emotes, or I don't know, fuel as a coffee cup kind of emote, or I'm definitely gonna be open for suggestions, because I was just like, I also could do a bit emotes, but I haven't done those. An O2 hacking emote? I mean, Crew Refresh does kind of have a connotation of there not being oxygen. Engi and Mantis. Friendly Engi Mantis. I think further monetization of your sister's cat. Yeah, yeah. Oh, don't do it. I just want to pull the pilot so they stop their FTL from charging. Fuel drinking emote. So what would that look like? I had the idea, like, if I ever, you know, became super rich and famous from this, that we would have, like, my first bit of merchandise would just be a coffee cup with the fuel logo on it. Alright, so you're dead. River Rats, welcome back to the Murder Most Foul. Oh! Oh. Hi, Engi. Another Engi friend. Okay. Well, thank you for the continued support. Not a mantis. It is not. Yeah, it looks like the nuclear mug. Totally safe fight. I reject your offer. What kind of crew do they have, though? I can send this Engi to go look. Oh, they just got a mantis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What level oxygen do they have? Level 1! Alright, we should be able to get a crew kill without actually having to use a drone part, maybe, because the mantis is so bad at doing repairs. Emma bred it. Yeah, it's now suddenly all Emma. The unofficial mascot of the channel, after Coco. Some kind of GG emote. Don't start a fire. Can we turn off fire for this fight? Yeah, fire would be not good, because then the human would get involved in doing repairs, and we don't want to see that. Grow training emote would just be like a picture of Coco napping. The passage of time. Which I also guess could also be utilized as a lurking emote. Yeah, I know some people have like very strong opinions on emotes with words or letters. They're just like, why? Just type it out. Can't say I inherently disagree with the sentiment. One more. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Alright, so they're gonna do this fun little shuffle because no systems are broken right now. But now there's no one flying the plane. Now that the system's busted, they don't do the shuffle. Oh, but it's a level 2 medbay. The level 1 medbay just keeps you neutral in terms of like it heals you as fast as you die from asphyxiation. Truffle shuffle. What do you think this is? The Goonies? 14 scrap. Uh-oh. Ah! Boop. Bombay. Okay, I'll just put you in shields. Problem sleuth. You like the Goonies? Goonies is classic 80s. All right, so there's this, and there's gonna be a regular jump. Regular jump, nebula jump, regular jump. Oh, that's so close. I mean, I could just be happy with 2 extra jumps. What are my top 5 favorite movies? Lawrence of Arabia, Casablanca, Sanjuro, probably Princess Mononoke, and Once Upon a Time in the Old West. I like old movies. I also like new movies. Lawrence of Arabia, directed by David Lean, Omar Sharif, Aidan Quinn, Alec Guinness. Yeah. Hey, Blood Lad. Hello, hello. Yeah. Okay. Let's do the thing. Let's do that thing. Let's not actually power it, but it's fine. Uh-huh. You're registering me as hostile. Neat. It's cloaking. 1, 2, 3, 4. What kind of a jerk are you? Oh! Get juked. Casablanca is such a good movie. My German professor was a big fan of it. I was like, I love Casablanca. And she's like, I love Casablanca. I was like, well, of course you do. I was actually late to a class because it was just on, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch Casablanca. And then I showed up like to class like a solid 15 minutes late to, you know, like an hour and a half lecture. And they're like, oh, where were you? I was like, I was watching Casablanca. They're like, you haven't seen it? I was like, yeah, I have seen it. That's why I missed part of class to watch it. Yeah. You prefer Spirited Away? Yeah, I think I used to be a big fan of Nausicaa, and I still am, Valley of the Wind. That's kind of what got me into the studio, but I don't know. I was kind of watching it recently, and the music just doesn't quite hit me like it does in Mononoke. Station? Maybe dangerous, maybe not. Good fight. Get shield training. Amon Amarth? Yeah, I have no idea how it wasn't in, Like in, like, Thor. Like, how you have Thor movies, and yet you don't have... What? I don't know. Oh, nothing useful. I should have mashed the button harder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, that definitely wouldn't have happened. Well, no, 1, 2 would have gotten there. Maybe. Because it's just half a jump, right? All right, let's go diving. Don't have to worry about an ASB, and if it's at the exit, then... What is this? Okay. Looks like a balance ship. All right, I have to think about how I want to actually do this fight. What's the appeal of Big Lebowski? Some people don't like the Big Lebowski because they essentially say it's a show about nothing. It's just a bunch of people saying random stuff. That could also be. I like Coen Brothers movies. It's a very quotable film. All right, so this is like a 5-power weapon system, so that's probably a small bomb, and that makes that's Alito. Which means I have to do a considerable amount of damage to the ship to, like, get these weapons offline. Plus, it does have, like, the condition my condition is in. Like, that sequence is, like, that's good stuff. Hack weapons. Well, that does limit me to being only to do 2 damage with all of my shots landing. I don't even think they will be able to man weapons because I think they're going to send borders. Yeah, so they're extending that crew, so they're not using them anyways. I don't have training, and if they go into there, then it's slow enough again. Kind of curious what they're going to teleport into. I could hack shields and give myself the best chance of disrupting them, but I can't actually hack 2 shields. I guess we do. This is the safest route, which is that we just hack their weapons to slow it down, buy time. Oh, I apologize. Okay, so the burst 2 is offline, which is pretty good. So we can go to that. Engines, I don't need double shield bubble anymore. Oh, hot fuzzes, yeah, that's solid. Let's see, like next five films. I don't know. I feel like Hard Boiled should go on that list. I mean, you just need a Chow Yun Fat action movie. Oh, I can't. Oh, dang it. Yeah, I forgot it was gonna drift like really hard. Okay, well that's good-ish. Yeah, Beanie's off the screen right now, doing beamy things. Thanks, Beamy. Okay. All right. I think we're okay now. Wow, in the same spot. Yeah, looks like we get the 1 fuel now. Well, they're doing repairs. I would like to be able to hit more than 50% of my shots on a volley. Still a little bit susceptible. We have some good dodges, though. Can't complain about that. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, that was a fire. Yeah, I know, doing some excellent piloting. Alright. See, it was fine. It was so good that burst laser came offline. Like, that was really good. Engi controller Mantis. So that's an Uncharted Nebula. Because slugs don't show up until Sector 4. Mantis is 1 store. I don't really need a store, but we have plenty of Engis for blue options, which makes Engi sectors a little bit better. Alright, it's good. Wow, it's stress beacons. Alright, let's try to find a store. We can probably part with our drone now. Ooh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. So, if we go this routing, we will get to see every beacon. And just hope, like, that's not the store and that's not the store or something. Glaive, you can actually... the thing also really good. Yeah. 101 Dalmatians, Ace Ventura, 21 Jump Street. Ghost Dog. Ghost Dog's an interesting film. I like Ghost Dog. Yes. Looking for a less incompetent captain. Too bad. You got me. Quest marker. We'll just take all the things, I guess. Gross. Artemis. Oh, no, it's a Lido. They can't have a 4-power weapon system. I mean, unless it's a dive ship, so. Baron Munchausen. Oh, my God. I have not watched that since, like, middle school. So it's been a couple decades. It's like Uma Thurman's in that, right? Terry Gilliam film. Go, Emma. Time to shine. I'm not gonna waste a drone part to save 2 hull points. Star Wars is the best samurai film? That's a little bit closer than saying, like, I don't know, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Yeah, I said it. I do controversial things. I'm super edgy. $18. I think going to this quest essentially precludes my ability going to a store. Like, we'll still be fine because I can always just upgrade hacking, but I really should be going for a store. Drop them off at the nearby station. All right. Okay. Store. Store. Shh. No. No, Badger. No. We took 1 damage for 4 fuel, 21 scrap. Oh, I'm on fire. Yeah, just because it's during Christmas. I don't know if it's really a Christmas film. I don't know. It's just. Turn what you have stolen from me. But like I said, I think Hardboiled would have to go up there. It's such a good movie. I think I would need to like. I feel like I should have some martial arts film up there as well. Just the Black Messiah. I have not. Distress Beacon. Can I get there in 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. The question is, can I get there in 5? And that's a no. Yeah, so I just like missed out on a bunch of stores, but I think it's gonna be okay. Have a beam weapon. Oh, look at the halberd beam, paying for itself. See? Chat? See how hard this game is? It's super hard. Farb. Ultimate Farb is getting, I need to get another 68 stun bombs. Sure. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. I think I actually want that more so than the halberd beam right now. Like, I probably won't need the halberd beam, but, I mean, some crew kill shenanigans. Did you type in exclamation mash and the game was just like, look, you've done that enough already? I think we're okay on fuel. Sorry, chat. Sorry for the disappoint. Oh. I forget what the Lanius does for this. I know that if that like the higher hacking, the better rewards are. Lanius is scrap, yeah. So, Engi, Lanius. Drone reactor booster and a random amount of scrap. Or we fight. Why fight? Yep. Good. Good. No store. So yeah, like, because I picked up this quest and I didn't route in the direction like I said I was going to, we missed the opportunity to pick up a store in an Engi sector. That's quite an achievement. But after we got the halberd beam, it kind of didn't matter. Sure. No. Okay. Well, we're healed to full. Oh no. Anyway, yeah, basically. It's just, yeah. Hey, the civilian ship. Oh, they got a Zoltan on board. Yeah, okay. I see that. I see that. You and your Zoltan. I think I had to upgrade this to level 2 to be able to hack long enough to keep this offline. Wow, double Engis though. Possible double loots. Yeah, it would be nice to finally get something to pay out. For once. Well, apparently my fire beam is broken. 80%. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. No. What garbage? That's better. All right, earned its name this time. No, they're gonna be able to punch through that door very quickly. Okay, so that's gonna definitely get hit. They're gonna run through. Hot Fuzz John Wick, the American president. Is that with Klein? Send music and Spirit Away. Solid. Well-rounded. I guess. 2, 3, 4. Oh! Wow, El Nub Nub with the jukes. Alright. They're having fun. Jim Carrey, most underrated actor. How Jim Carrey was the most underrated actor? I mean, like in terms of like most people probably don't for his serious work. Though, what was it? Tommy Lee Jones and like worked on him with Batman Forever was like, I do not approve of your buffoonery. Oh, they're gonna burn down. Come on. Come on. There's no oxygen. Disappointing. Double Engis. Oh my god, it just got worse. Oh, way to rub it in. Zoltan Hill Worlds? Yeah, I guess. Zoltan Shield could be nice. This is so ridiculous. Immediate store. Are you just gonna have cloaking? Are you just gonna have cloaking? Should probably look at the, I don't know yet. So we basically won. We've basically won. No double stun bomb build. Yeah, I know. What was I thinking? Oh, right, the winning. I was thinking about the winning. This is Cloak Spot, yeah. Buy the halberd. I mean, like, if we technically we could and go for like the one-shot build with double halberd beams and then just find like another beam weapon. But I'd rather just try and get like another weapon online. Because it's just kind of unnecessary. Also, I'd also rather just get upgrade the hacking. Yeah, it's where so you can do like 22 damage in a single volley. We're close to it. Like the correct play would probably be to procure level 2 hacking. And then maybe a reactor. Maybe we're a little bit short on power, just a skosh. So between like these two systems, like once we get up to level 2 cloaking, essentially we'll just negate every single weapon setup we're facing. I do have to remember this is a Zoltan sector though. That's kind of why I want to hold on the beam drone. Until we fully stabilize. Like we're again, it is very unlikely that we like lose. Aren't I a theater kid? Yeah, kind of. I was in drama in high school. I was in the advanced class. That was depressing. Does higher hacking level increase the strength of hack doors on enemy ships? No. It's like, I think it's... I remember there's like a chart on like how many hits it takes enemies to get through, but they'll get through it in time. Or like if you like in terms of like the Masala maneuver where there's like extra crew, they're able to punch down the door fast enough to like disrupt a system being broken, which is 12.5 seconds. So those doors get broken down in about like 10 to 11 seconds, somewhere in that range. What makes acting good? I mean, it kind of depends. The key is to make it seem natural. I don't know. You can, was it extras where Ian McKellen was explaining, he's like, I try to think of myself as a wizard because I'm not a wizard. That's called acting. It's like, yeah. Thank you, Sir Ian McKellen. An unarmed Zoltan transport vessel is slowly making its way towards the small beacon here. They hail, this is a small Zoltan peace envoy. We carry no small weapons, nor shielding, and rely on the mercy of others to communicate our small message. We take your small silence for interested contemplation. They small talk at length about peace and harmony, but either it's beyond your simple small mind or it's all nonsense. Yeah, sure. Quest marker on a map. Oh, okay, I guess we're going that way. Attack them and hack their O2? We're not score running. As if you were a wizard. Yeah. There's, I have no idea if this is true. During Marathon Man, which is Dustin Hoffman and Lawrence of Olivier, like Dustin Hoffman was doing method acting. So like for a scene, he actually just like stayed up for like 2 days in a row or something like that to get like ready for the scene, like didn't shower. So it looked, and physically looked like he was exhausted. And apparently like Sir Lawrence of Olivier looked at it and was like, have you tried acting? Maybe you should do a score run. Uh-oh, intruders on board. Oh, where my oxygen? Let's send the human in there. I don't believe so. Okay. Wow, the ship only has one shield. That's amazing. Do we need oxygen? No, we better cloak this. Better cloak that stun bomb. Couldn't possibly recover. Also need a backup battery. No! Protect the beam. Well, he had his ult in to put in that room and get that power back. Fire. Oh, I'm on to you. I am on to you. Alright. What are you doing? Stop doing that. I mean, it's gonna take a while. Alright, maybe we'll dodge a bunch of shots early. 1, 2. Alright, yay, we did it. Didn't have to cloak. Everything's fine. And the oxygen venting noise is not cool. That noise? Is this the noise you're talking about? Remember when you told me there was a hunt going on? And there wasn't one? Welcome to a little play called Payback. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on. So why are you always charging it to max? Oh, you're a jerk. Of course. Yeah, I know. This is Stinklactomantis. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Be reasonable. Just a little bit. Just a little reasonable. You find the source of the distress call. It research station. It appears the laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. The fire suppression system is not responding. Okay, hacking stun, sure. That's important. You arrive at the small location specified by the small peace-loving Zoltan, but the only thing nearby is a small rebel ship closing in fast. We found you. You're not getting away this time. They open communications. I can't imagine there's anything you could say that will save you. The small rebellion must destroy those that are still loyal to the small, obsolete Federation. Perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our small ideals without war? Our small ideals are too different to be so easily reconciled. You think this could end in any way but small war? Nah. But true progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Uh-huh. Do I get an Unreal? Hey! Yeah, it could be. I mean, we'd still fairly easily, like, destroy it, but yeah. Back a battery. Distraction buoys. Put you landing the O2 where it belongs. Buoys. What sector are we in? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 jumps for 55 scrap. That seems not amazing. Seems downright terrible. Should definitely not pick it up. Do we keep hacking stun? I guess. I should totally have got weapons online there, by the way. Like, definitely should have just got weapons up and, like, a reactor. Took the aliens' way of life and kill the rebels. Heck yeah. Well, I can't hacking stun the room now. Hacking stun so bad. I can't, it doesn't do anything, because the room's busted. This is so dumb. I mean, I probably should have gotten on above the flak or the burst one. Not probably, I definitely should have. They don't have a med bay. Also, I didn't realize I hit pause there. Trying to figure out why there was no kaboom. There was supposed to be a kaboom. Hey. Yeah, with the fire in the shield room, they're both gonna try to help put that out. And the pilot wasn't gonna be there. 2 shots go in here. And yeah, probably good. Probably good. Somehow, some way, we will overcome in this run. We're in Sector 3. This is ridiculous. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably counted that right. Maybe. Like, I could just go dual laser halberd beam. Probably would be like, okay. Okay, oxygen and cloaking. Rude. Oh, I needed to open those doors. They might break the O2. No, good. Fire beam is more fun. I mean, that's true. Okay, I was concerned there for a second. We're okay. I mean, I have 2 rocks. Oh, it's just a bunch of humans. Okay. Also true. Good enough. Let's go. Uh-huh. Empty jumps. Boo. Barp. Uh-huh. Yeah. Is there a store? Anybody want to sell to me? Apparently not. Oh, well. I was thinking about flashing shields there. Oh, you fiend. You cur. Just more repair training, I guess. You filthy car. What do I need? 50? 50. Mantas are abandoned. Whatever. Making the bad choices. La 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 la. Bad choices. Store. Okay, store. Also, we're down to 12 fuel. There it is, one-shot build. Yep, could have had it. Had it. Oh, there's the fire suppression. Okay, this is pretty worthless, even in ideal situations. I guess we don't need you anymore. Thanks for stopping by. I can sell this, and that is enough to get a reactor. Yeah, okay. Would prefer to burn it mantis. Sure, that's totally reasonable. Nope. Probably gonna just switch to the other weapons and win the fight already. Yep. 25. Another reactor. Oh my gosh, I'm unstoppable. Oh, by the way, why aren't you like in sensors? You know, like in a reasonable place. Close enough. Okay, we can go down to one shield. Good fight. $22. Alright, so we get the engines up, we're that much closer to having the 100% dodge. Yep. Stress beacons can have no store. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe there's a battery there. Maybe. Continue. Boo. Ask for an alternative trade. 6 fuel for $20. Alternate trade. 6 drone parts for 47 scrap. Yeah, okay. You got yourself a deal. Yeah, I know. So far it has not been data stores. Are you new to FTL? Welcome. You might want to try shields. It's a good thing. Nice. Really? I'm disappointed. I mean, we could just get the dual lasers online, or we could upgrade engines, and then we just probably win. Right. Yeah, Crow, that's pretty much correct. So I'm gonna waste my money, get Cora Sigma on board, because that's not a waste of money. Heck yeah. Welcome on board, Cora. Woohoo! Did it. Did I need crew? No. Could I don't know, like if we didn't do all that stupid stuff, we could have, oh yeah, what is your process? Oh, help in the process. Good. Yes, that worked out well. Like we could essentially just have dual lasers online, level 4 cloak, or 4 engines with our cloaking. And be unstoppable. Oh, time to shine. Yeah, scrap-wise, this was really bad. Normally, they're like one of the highest scrap sectors in the game. Or, well, at least above average. Not this time. I'm just gonna put you there, so... Not because I don't like you. No, we did get Cora. That's good. It's true. Maybe I should have bought some fuel. Oh, finally! Finally, we get some free damage. Remember we had like 29 fuel? Remember we had 29 fuel? I remember. Yeah, there you go. Have 10 missiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 2 jumps. I like 2 jumps. Oh, it seems good. Oh, they're being rude. All right. So we're playing the long here, essentially. Yeah. So, hack and cloaking, it's kind of good. FTL charging, FTL delayed. They want to fire that missile. They need to fire this missile. Good fight. 31 scrap. Let's get a reactor then. Before we take another jump. Hi. So I want like all these upgrades because I don't want to run into a hazard event and then things are bad because... Well, that a cloak. Because then I wouldn't be able to upgrade my ship if I run into hazards, so that's why, like, early on we were holding on to as much scrap as possible to just power buy things at stores, but now we want to spend our scrap. Because like I said, you don't want to get caught in a hazard and not have those upgrades. Not like you ever need another store again. I mean, fine, be that way. Maybe I just want another store. Sure. Just making things as easy as possible. And we're diving. Okay. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wanting to go to stores? No, I know, right. I'm just like, I want a battery just to have a battery, but no, I do not need to go to stores. You are correct. This is a little bit gross. Like a halberd beam, and that's going to take 2, and then there's a good chance my flax get in there for another, like, 2 to 3 damage, so that's like 4, which means this is still online. But then I don't have, like, cloaking for the ASB, so we kind of have to do it this way. Okay, have to wait. Good. Woo, fuel. Pow. Let's go. Slug or rocks? Slugs, I guess. I don't know. Exits. All right. Attack the ship. O2 kill the ship. Wow. Don't run away. Come on. Come on. Are they both NGs? Like they got the repair done? Oh, it's a rock. No, chonky, full of health. I guess keep on keeping on. Try to find fuel, investigate the battlefield, and get nothing. Also get nothing. Come on. Come on. Wow. Like, we're just making like no money all of a sudden. It's just like, nope, no money for you. Yeah, favorable attack. Seems likely. It's a pretty annoying place. So we could have actually already had this weapon online and had 5 projectiles and been in a way better spot for this fight versus the silly stuff that I procured. Also, I was supposed to like hack at some point. Had to take 3 fuel. Yeah, basically. I hate having to take the fuel there, but when you essentially double the amount of fuel that I have, I kind of have to go for it. Whatever. Oh, I didn't need to do it. No. Hi. Backup battery. No. Okay, let's get the dual laser online. Continue. All fixed. GG's. It's better. It's unlikely we're in trouble here. Unlikely. Yep. For the sector, unless I'm like in a really rough situation, I probably don't get it. I mean, I know I've been like kind of throwing money around on doing silly things. But like, if I was doing crew kill stuff and fights were gonna go on for a long time, then I also would get it, but we're gonna like one-shot those ships. I've not seen Dune. No, it's on HBO? I have HBO. I did go to a comic show today though, so you know. Did that. They just have all sorts of loopy glitter. Oh, are you really? Okay, that's fine. It was actually a pretty meh show until I found some table like hidden in a second room. And then I dropped pretty much most of my money there. Hey, it came back. It came back. almost want to go to the store and just sell it. But I filled some voids in a couple sets I was working on, so that's really cool. Yeah, okay, you do whatever it is you're gonna do it with your level 2 mind control. This is killer. Wow, chat's going in all in on this one. Oh, did I cloak? I should have hacked, not cloaked. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Yeah, I should have, like, I like flipped it in my head and then I didn't reset it. That was, what a champion. Okay, we dodged it anyways. I really deserve to be hit there. Investigate the station. Oh, I don't get anything for free. Yeah. Hoosiers remake. I lived in Indiana. So, like, if you haven't lived in Indiana, first off, they really love their basketball. But because Hoosiers was like a thing, they don't do divisions. They're like, well, sometimes that scrappy team just wins. So, you know, why do you need like a 1A and a 1? Nah, just throw them all in there and watch, like, lesser teams get bodied every single week. Ooh. Oh, good things. Supposed to get the dual lasers online, but there's some like cool stuff there. I've not been in America, I've not lived in Indiana. Yeah. Fair enough. There's occasionally weird things like that. Like we had an intramural rugby team. And some of my friends were like, yeah, we did it last year. You should join us. I was like, okay, all right. Y'all seem to be in it. Sure. And then I found out, like, one, some really horrific injuries can occur, and two, the football team. Like, the football players, it's during their off season, so they use it for, like, training. And it was like, oh. Yeah, not in time. I was like, maybe. Wow, really? Only level 1 oxygen? Maybe I don't want to go and play rugby against high school footballers whilst I'm also in. I was about to say like whilst in high school, but no, I don't even want to do that now. Prime athletes do things like exercise. What is rugby? It's like, it's akin, the closest comparison I can make in the United States, it's like football, but with like less rules. Just totally not correct, but yeah, essentially it's football. With running, tackling, hitting. Good old breach missile, super slow. Well, that can go either way because people like have padding, then they also can launch themselves like missiles in the NFL. They are out of oxygen. Banks. Boop. I thought rugby was kind of croquet. Interesting. I mean, we're gonna die from here, so essentially we just take all these jumps anyways. Long-range scanners. Well, long-range scanners might, like, chase down a ship that we normally may lose. Hey, you know what we're gonna do? This. Yep. Yep, Roonies. Mm-hmm. Long-range scanners. Intruders on board. No, mind control and other stuff. Ah, really? Papa neat. And this is hacked. Okay. Are you gonna join them? I'm just trying to stop that from being broken more so than anything. We do this. I gotta remember I can't clone them, so. Alright. I want the mind control offline just because it is pretty annoying in this scenario. Yay. Good stuff. I mean, it's been a while now. I forget how many more ships do we have to do for Snivy? Because like some of them you just can't get the crew kills to do it. Zoltan Rebel, Slug, Pirate, Engi Rock Store, and Mantis. So Crystal and Lanny. The store, yeah. Well, technically it counts. So like we can do this and essentially just be like safe. But instead I'm just gonna get level 3 cloaking. Superior? What's superior? I mean, I know I like superior, but I think that's a U. Again? Again with a level 2 mind control? Okie dokie. Oh my gosh, I could just desync them. good FTL player. Please, your lord. There's the last one. Snipey. Oh. Wow, that's amazing. Ugh. I guess I could have got it for like an O2 hack crew kill. Actually, I am down to 6 drone parts there. That is potentially concerning. Got a drone part back. Right, everything's fine. Don't use a drone part. Probably don't need to. I just need one of these volleys to be good. Oh, that was super late. Wow. I thought it was way later than what it was. Watch how I soar. Alright, nice. I mean, we don't need anything. Guess buffer point and shields. For the time being. Doesn't matter. Hi! Huh. Alright, well, never mind. Never mind, you get a weapons hack. That's what you get. Bringing those kind of shenanigans here. This is supposed to be an honorable duel. Who doesn't? Okay, it's my fuel. I want it now. Civilian or abandoned? Yeah, civilian. Best scrap sector in the game. Typically. What are you? The sun? Do you connect to anything? You do. Okay, I want to jump from over there, I guess. Yeah, I bought them. I actually just bought them. Okay, Pompanate. We need to distract them for 2 punches. Their weapons are actually kind of spooky. We have a guaranteed 4 damage to their weapon system with an engine hack. So 3, 4, which nearly makes us safe. Hey, you're supposed to go down here. Remember? Remember when I sent you down there to do that thing? Shots are incoming. 1, 2. 2 more. Float for a million years. A million years. Good hack there, Crow. Really? Oh, I knew it! I called it. That's amazing. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah. No, just the weapon swap so that that didn't go down. That was good. That was some good awareness. Continue. I mean, am I holding out for a pre-igniter? Right? That's clearly the correct play. Concentrate fire on. Oh, okay. Probably totally best run. You had a couple of a little bit. Well, this is what happens when you just spend money on stuff willy-nilly style, right? Like it or whatever. Where it's just, you know, we should have like 3 shields. The weapons were already going to be online. Like a bunch of other stuff that could be essentially just like level 3 hacking as well. And things would be a lot easier and all powered. But I bought a mantis. I bought distraction buoys. I don't think there's really a chance without Those upgrades makes them. Yeah, sure. Fires cannot be forgiven. 47 and 23. Alright. Gotta keep saving up. I don't know, just pre-igniter, get rid of stealth weapons. Hey! Speaking of augments, you find the source of a distress call. It's a very small research station. Appears a very small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the very small station. Their very small fire suppression system is not responding. Send your rock crew member in. Contact the survivors. Lifeform scanner. No thanks. If those 2 are stores, I can pop them. Again, I don't need a store. Well, attack the slavers. You hacked my hacking. I think that's illegal. I like that you didn't really dodge anything. That was kind of cool. Hey Badger, how's it going? Badger. What do you mean? No, I needed a look, I needed Badger on board. I can't win without Badger. I don't know what you're doing. You think you can win without a Badger, but I'm going with Badger. Did I hit the teeny tiny text button somehow, some way? Yes. Can you help us? Sure. Surprised my distraction buoys can't help you. Give them 4 fuel. Have we run into a store yet? No. Here you go, 4 fuel. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, this is fine. We're definitely making only good decisions. We do 4 damage to their weapon system, provided I don't butcher it horribly. New players incorporating these strats. I think I do a decent enough job explaining when I'm doing like bad strats and that people shouldn't do them. Like, yeah, okay, oh yeah, we shouldn't have swapped out fuel. We're ahead. Like, running out of fuel is bad. Like, that's how we get in trouble, is that we get stuck in a dive. And those, like, that can get, you can get overtaken, and none of those beacons are guaranteed to actually, like, give you fuel. You can get stuck there for a long time. Oh, okay. I mean, we're winning. Pike beam. Yeah, Beamie's there. I feel like I don't need the whole repair drone. We'll take the other beam to give us a chance at the one-shot. The old one-shot. We do. No, who doesn't? Hey, Spoody, how's it going? Look, what does this offer? No. I just hold on to those books from the library forever. What makes you think you're gonna get, like, money from me? What was the question? Oh, bad strat's just very risky situational. Sure. It's a really nice spin on it. Let's see. That's okay. If it hits me in cloaking, I'll still be able to cloak it. My battery. Better go send those mantis to fix it. Apparently I don't have all the free Engis anymore. Yeah, Battery charger? No. I have too many, oh, let's just cloak forever. Cloak forever. Aww. Could have done that, like, I don't know, better, like, correctly. Time my volleys, so maximize damage, that kind of thing. Not a store. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, outposts. Guaranteed double rewards, outposts and settlements. Oh, hi there. Probably should have, like, got... I don't know. We could fight them, or we can just ignore them. It's also totally viable. Just pre-cloak it. So in terms of like, you know, what systems, when do I hack? Like, when do you hack piloting? When do you hack weapons? When do you hack, like, shields? To me, if the guaranteed damage from, like, hacking engines, the evasion, so you know exactly how much damage you're gonna do to the weapon system, takes their weapons offline so you're safe, that's when I hack engines. If it's a kind of a protracted fight, where they have, like, a dangerous weapon system and this strategy doesn't work, then I'm just going to probably hack their weapons and then, you know, do that syncing with cloaking so that essentially their weapon system doesn't hurt me, and take however long time it takes me for my weapons to get through their defenses. And then shield hacking, like, if you have beam weapons, shield hacking goes way up because you can just kind of use your beam to, oh, hey, there's the store. Never mind. Like, hit through their piloting and set up that all your other shots hit. So kind of like an inverse of the piloting hack. This is terrible. Terrible, I say. Okay, still forward pre-igniter. Still got one sector left. One sector left. Halem, do you need assistance? So yeah, like I said, so we do like 4 guaranteed damage, which takes off these 2 weapons and leaves the missile. So that's not guaranteed safe, so I'm gonna hack their weapon system. And what's interesting is like using this strategy, like you don't need to put power immediately into your shields. So it kind of goes into those lower upgrades shenanigans. You're running away. Please don't run away. Why do I have like no one? Oh right, I didn't send my crew back. I really don't need shields, but whatever. All right, so if I hit another system, I think I wait on the halberd. They run so fast. I mean, we have weapons training. Yeah, they just jump in like 15 seconds. It's gross. Aw, next sector. Rebels, Stronghold, or Rock Home Worlds. Okay. Guess we're gonna send a message to the Rebels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Attack the ship. Yeah, missile weapon, so we hack their weapons, but I only need 1 shield bubble here. Gross. I need to introduce you to some friends of mine. Have you met my friends Mantis? Okay, you do this. That's the good stuff. That's all I need. So we can always cloak this, like it fires slow enough that that's just what we can do. Yeah. It can be a very high scrap sector. It kind of does depend. Like, if you just keep chasing empty beacons, trying to find the flagship fight, the baby flagship fight, you can miss out actually on more money. I'll take this beacon just to get a lay of the land more so than picking up through the nebulas. Well, it depends. So, rebel sectors, the things you're gonna have to worry about are disruptors. So they're gonna have like ships with drone control, which can be really annoying. And then they also can have auto ships if you're like border heavy, but you don't have a way to deal with auto ships. Like those 2 things can be pretty bad. Yeah, late game bandit sector tends to be worse. I would concur with that. Good old weapon hack. There's no air in there either. They'll get there eventually. Particularly if I turn off the O2. Wow, you just abandoned your friend. Rude. I guess we should swipe this direction, break another system. No, thank you. Good old Lanny bombers. Yeah. I can't. What was it in the tournament? I think I went to Sector 6, Lanny. That was a good time. That was a good time. Though with the right ship, what you can do is actually you can just keep increasing your oxygen on your ship, and it makes it a lot easier. Oh, is that it? Oh, I have to check. You arrive at the small beacon. You find yourself in a small rebel shipyard. Scaffolding and construction drones fill the small sector. The entire system looks devoted to small ship construction. The nearby small planets and small moons ruthlessly bind to harvest resources for a ship of small size. Look around. All right, yeah, so this ship, it doesn't matter if you crew kill it or not. You just, same rewards. Warning lights flash. Scans indicate the gigantic ship under construction. It's a second rebel flagship. This must be the secret shipyards where the first one was built, and you've accidentally stumbled across it, even in its weakened state. The rebel ship powers up. Get ready, you've got a hell of a fight on your hands. Right. GG, fight's over. That was good. So actually at level 4, these things fire at like every 11 seconds. But we have 3 shields to deal with this, and so it's just a matter of time. Oh, oh. Pretty good dodge. Did that work out for you? Let me know. So really what I'm doing, like from a player perspective, it's easy to get kind of like overwhelmed, right? Like, oh, you're getting boarded. You have this timing segment. I'm almost doing most of this by sound. Like, I'm just waiting to hear the sound of this missile's fire, which lets me focus on, say, like dealing with stuff on the ship. And then I already know, like, this can't even hurt me. So, like, this just doesn't even factor in. I can just ignore it. Now we got stealth weapons, so we can fire with impunity. Or lasers, if you want to. Impunity, lasers. Alright, what do I get? Laser charger, boo, was hoping for another beam weapon. Alright, while the second flagship was not yet finished, it doesn't make the battle any less of a victory. And you've crippled the rebel fleet's strength considerably. While you don't overstay your welcome, you quickly salvage choice bits of metal, drones, and even an unusual object or two from the wreckage. Prepare to jump. Alright. So we unlocked the Federation ship. We got a weapon. We got 2 extra jumps in the sector. Yeah. Impunity and lasers. That's all you need. Alright, so we're going to sell some stuff here. Wow. Why are these stores so awful? I don't care about you, and bye. They don't do anything anymore. Battery charger. I want a beam weapon or a pre-igniter. That's all I want. Got 4 jumps. Scrap recovery. Really? They came back? Aw, come on. Why? That's so mean. I'm not buying them again. I've wasted so much money already. Rip one-shot build, though. Had a dream. Oh my gosh, can you just fill with oxygen, please? Please, just fill with oxygen. I mean, I guess it makes sense. The defense scramblers came back, so... you gonna do? Hi there, LRS. Give me money. Next. Intruders who did not bring me money. Rude. That was weird boarding. So one's in here, one's in there, and two are in here? Okay. Oh, level 2 oxygen. Yeah, that's why it didn't vent. Oh, I got cocky. Now I'm down to non-optimal health. I can only lose like 1 more damage. Otherwise I won't be able to flawless the flagship. Well, I mean, I still can flawless it, just, yeah. You're still alive! Okay. Fix that. 1, 2, close all the doors. Go ahead and repair. One, two, three. Right over here. So it's only a 1.5 store sector, so unless we get an event, we're not going to see store. There is 1 store in sector 8. It's just fairly difficult to come across it. I would like a beam weapon just so I can one-shot the flagship, or pre-igniter would make it easier. Both of those seem acceptable. As long as I do 2 damage to this weapon system, we're toast. Nope. Aw, almost. Almost. So here's a fun thing you can pay attention to. If the drones are like in a system like this, if you break that system, like if you get the repair bot offline, they can't fix it. Because the drones take up the spot and they can't put any humans in there to do any of the repairs. No. Because you care about their Vulcan. I'm just saying. Keep going. And we could just go kill the flagship right now. Oh my gosh, I'm totally fighting you. Maybe. Alright, let's stealth be this one. It's really great. This is such a good idea. Oh, I thought I wasn't gonna get there for a second, but we did, and everything's fine. So we have to save this for you. Yeah, I guess that's the plan. No, actually, what the real plan is. Sultans. I can't move them. Like, I can't allocate power with them like I can everything else. Unless I'm, like, stealing power from something. Yep. You're still hoping he knows that Alberby was online? Wow. Whose side are you on? $44. We have been kind of zipping along. Maybe not always making the optimal plays. They're running. It's a forward scout. I want to do like a lot of damage to the... It's still potentially gross. But they are boarding us. That kind of helps. Because that means there's going to be crew on our ship. It would have been funny. Begrudgingly agree. Oh, you're gonna make me cloak. Alright. I remember how to do that stuff. The depowering things. Yeah. Sun. No. I'm not gonna go to your garbage dump that's full of garbage. Actually, it's not full of garbage. There's just nothing there. I get boarded in a sun. They don't bring me any money ever. These boarding situations. You know, Crow, if you just spent money, you wouldn't have to micro all that stuff because you could just afford all the power that you needed. Uh-huh. No, Hazard. This is not Darkest Dungeon 2. No. It's Darkest Dungeon 2. We did talk about Darkest Dungeon. I noted some things that I think would greatly improve Darkest Dungeon that I would kind of like to see. Alright, that's good. Yeah. Get off my ship. So we're not gonna one-shot the flagship, and we are just gonna burn it down then. That's what's gonna happen instead. Less anime wads, immensely improved D. I said I still think like the best idea that I have is that the collector from DD1 should be a playable character, because I want to see their romantic side. A lot of FTL. Well, I think a lot of FTL players played that. That's me. I'm this one, and I'm just destroying Farb's happiness. Like a lot of them are, you know, Billy Kirby played a lot of Darkest Dungeon. Delvin Chemist played a lot of Darkest Dungeon. A lot of variety streamers. So, but yeah. I know Hollow hopped over. Barb sandwich. No. No, that's not what I said. Don't. No. 2 damage to the weapon system to get it offline. Challenge accepted. 2 damage to the piloting. Noticing a theme here. Just need to cloak the missile, really. All right. Yeah, the boss. Yeah. It'd be nice. Just like do his huge face beam of happiness at you. I also think that there's. It's hard to deny that there, among like FTL players who are veterans, like they've perhaps feel like they've exhausted FTL and are just looking for change ups. 5. No. Don't do it again. It was not amusing. Seems highly questionable. Yeah, this is actually kind of gross. If only I had money to buy 4 shields, then things would have been different. Oh well. Might take damage here. It's a possibility. Yeah, okay, well, that's how that happens. Well. Hey. Yeah. Well, so I couldn't do the desyncing because the asteroids in the Combat 1 just timed in a way that took my shields down and left me vulnerable to taking damage anyways. And then I was just hoping that like the second volley would hit, you know, 2 of its 5 projectiles. Didn't happen. Again, I just could have, you know, like upgraded my ship and had like 4 shields. Would have been better. Would have been a far wiser. Oh, it's a pulsar. Wow, we haven't done a pulsar fight. Should we do a pulsar fight? We trying to? No, there's just no reason for me to spend it. It keeps my mind active that I don't spend it. I mean, I've banged 2,000 scrap before, so it's not like going for like a PP or anything like that. They're sending a lot of stuff my way, and I don't appreciate that. Oh, that was definitely the wrong button. Mistakes were made. Mistakes have been made. Alright, we hack weapons because we always hack weapons, but yeah, oh well, got lucky there. That's annoying. Alright, so this is doing that thing. I probably wanted to hit 1 shield bubble versus potentially hitting the weapons. We have 3, 4, 5, 6 power in the weapons is 8. So I'm gonna get hit by 4 ion in my weapons, which means the halberd beams gets forced offline every single time. So I guess we'll switch this way and kind of hope for the best. Okay. No. Well, it would have been fine if I didn't, like, screw up the power management. Or, like, activate. I wasn't trying to activate cloaking in that instance, but I did. But once you know how pulsars work, they're so much easier to deal with. So like, I know I always explain it when I'm doing pulsars, but you know how much ion damage you're going to take, because what it is the power in the system plus 2, and then that total is divided by 2. So with that knowledge, and the knowledge that if you have any power in your shields, it always gets hit, and then a random system. And if you have no power in your shields, it hits 2 random systems, which still may include your shield system. And you can use that to really get the AI, or to manipulate the numbers as much in your favor as possible. Hey, Thomas. Wholesale, always even though they work due to a couple of extremely cringe fights. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, they're pretty bad. And you always hack weapons in pulsars. Almost always. Alright, let's go somewhere else. Alright, so they're hacking. Should actually always wait to see what they're hacking for. Wow, they just keep hacking my drones. My non-existent drones. Oh, that works. But no, those I'm just kind of. I hadn't streamed for almost a week, and I had been doing the DD2 as well. 1, 2, 3. Can I go there? I mean, it's a nebula, which actually slows it down so I can get the other ones. It is Thomas. The Thomas. With an H. But DD2 can shoot all projectiles, not just missiles, right? Is that the 3rd time in a row they've hacked my drones? It's like, what did my drones ever do to you? Do it safe. As a person who's not buying upgrades for no actual reason. No, whatever. Whatever. The drones look suspicious. Alright, fair enough. Good. Well, that'd be fun. 4 repair bots? Uh-huh. Okay. Fix it. Gotta fix that system. Now, sometimes I see people not like repair systems they're not using, mostly like artillery systems, and they make arguments about like fires burning down the system. And I guess that can make sense for like no pause. There's definitely a lot of no pause strategies versus like pause strategies where it's like wouldn't be optimal one way. But for me, it's like, well, this is a system that boarders are going to get distracted punching down, and then I can later do other things with. It's like, well, if that system's completely gone, they'll just board in that room and immediately go somewhere else. 214 points hull repair. Defend the outpost, guaranteed double rewards. Heck yeah. Forward damage takes off 2 weapons, so... We're good. Ooh, that was close. Can we O2 hack the outpost for even more rewards? No. Wow. Wow. Well, we're gonna talk about that one afterwards, Badger. All right, I'm starting to become a little bit concerned about this O2 infatuation. 28 and 45, almost. All right, last hand. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you, and where have you been?" Look, it's a long week, all right? I was just playing some other video games, and I wasn't feeling too well. I mean, it just happens, all right? But I'm here now, and that's what's important. Is the access code 1234? No. But it is what I have on my luggage. How did you know? Explain your mission. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzel of the Engi Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests a potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship. Small Tully responds, "It's settled. The small rebels will be here in a matter of small moments. We'll do what we can to hold off their small warships, but you must succeed in destroying the small flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and other small repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." Oh, I guess we can go to the repair. Easier to count than the moons. Ouch. Okay. That seems like a weapons hack. You deal with that. You deal with that. 10s. That's all that really matters. Good dodges. Good dodges. I shouldn't fire my halberd beam. There we go. See? That's all I needed to do. I thought that was like full when I depowered it. That was weird. You can stop if you want to. Just put that out there. Hey, we did it. Oh, it's not a super fun sector layout. Store? Give it to me. Pre-igniter or a beam. Pre-igniter or a beam. I ask for so little. I just asked for so little. Like, I've been looking for that, like, essentially just that setup for... Is there any point in keeping the pike beam then? No. Yeah, it just really wants you to get mid-bake. Okay. It wasn't random. Those clear decisions that I was making, all necessary. Definitely necessary. Boom, boom. It's like, well, get 4 shields, then, you know, create all the little subsystem stuff. Whoop. More than enough engines to get over somebody being mind control and doors just for like worst case scenarios. 26 bucks. No, there's ships in the background. I needed a crew kill to get full value there, or high value. Oh well. Fight the rebels. Fight the rebels. Oh, get wrecked by the anti-drone. Yes. Aww. Oh, that's really funny. Did it to myself. Oh, I have to do this now. Oh, no, no, not allowed, not allowed, because I did this fight fairly poorly. It's okay. Feel free to, like, blow up those drones if you want. There you go. 66 and 35. Okay. So phase 1, we run this to try and get crew kills. Halber beam, make sure that like we're hitting the missile weapon enough to get it offline. Dual lasers don't miss. Like the room. Should be good. Flak is terrible. What else can we buy? We can go Reddit engines. Yay! There was much rejoicing. Alright, this is it. The Royal Flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance to survive it. There's no turning back. Lazy. Yeah, I've been... Alright, where are you rotating? It's coming down from the top, which is a problem, because that means it could target weapons or hacking, and I need it to not target either of those. Oh, it's like targeting battery. Okay. I need it to come from, like, this side. That would be ideal. From the bottom? Yep, that's fine. Totally works. Yeah, I think it's like way less less accurate. And so this strategy is a little bit spec because typically because what happens is the missiles fire at the same time it's still sending hack drones at you because it has like 8 hack drone parts. But we have cloaking, so we can actually cloak that volley of missiles and then be fine. Ideally. Alright, so there's our 2 damage in that, and then there's the fire beam. Trying to get across 3 tiles in the shield room. There we go. That's gonna do all the hard work for us. This is actually the time where you can do this. With 4 shields, you probably don't really need to, but it's like this phase is where you can actually drop your shields, particularly if you only have 3 shields and you don't want to get hit by like all 3 ions and be down to like 1 shield bubble. That's when a lot of bad stuff can happen. But first ion volley, you can flash your shields through. And the idea here is we wanted to do at least 1 damage to this system. We did 2, but if we do at least 1 damage to it, it slows the fire rate of this down enough that our cloaking will always be ready for it. No, I was looking at the wrong beam. Anyway, there's more fire. Alright. Since the missiles are offline and they're not going to fix them anytime soon, we'll alternate and cloak the ions. And we'll be good. It's all good. One of the other things you have to watch is you make sure you have at least 1 real power bar in your hacking. You don't want the battery to fall out and then everybody's able to escape the room. That's no good. Now we're just being patient. Taking all the time we have. Is it 3? I think is it 2? Because it's like, this is 3, this is 2, that's 3. This is 2 in phase 1. Hey, who told you you could fix your missile weapons? I definitely didn't tell you that. I definitely didn't say that was okay. Level 2 cloaking. Good. Wow, JFK, gifting the 5 subs. Thank you very much. Welcome, both Maniac, Scythe, Unreal, Curse Nobleman, and Amunski to the murder most foul. I don't know where we got that name. We don't do murders here. Steven! Oh, they killed Steven. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. And we're down to 1. Good. Alright, and they're in a spot where if they die, well, they're not in the bugged rooms. Good, phase 1. Yeah, I know. I mean, I was definitely going to be lenient. Fire beam is done. Oh. So after phase 2, we will be able to get level 3 sensors, which serves no function whatsoever. But Thomas is a fan. Which rooms are the bugged rooms? So the rooms that don't exist in easy and normal that attach the missiles and laser rooms to the ship, if there's crew standing in those rooms when the flagship jumps away, they die. And we want to keep one crew alive so that the AI doesn't take over. So it has 5% less evasion. He chases down the flagship, discovers heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicates directed considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Alright, we're doing the shield hacking. We're powering all the drones. Because we're like not cycling or anything, other shenanigans. Well, there we go. AI fixes systems. Well, so the AI fixes at like a third speed, so you're talking like 36 seconds to get a single repair, and yeah, it's a lot of rooms. But yeah, like this definitely means like the repairs are incredibly slow, and yeah, like I said, you just the flagship has level 6 engines. Phase 3, it goes 2, 3, 6. Hold. Well, that was definitely mistimed by me then. Level 3 cloak then. Wow, that's a lot of combat drones. 2 shots. Let's go. What if after the first phase the flagship just ran away? So there's 2 like interesting interactions that can happen with the flagship. One is that it like doesn't go to the base like it's supposed to. I've personally seen that happen. Like I was in a run and it was attempting to do like golf scores kind of stuff, and the flagship just never went to the base. It got stuck between 2 jumps. The other thing is if you are at 0 fuel, the flagship will attempt to jump away. Much like if you're out of fuel, then every single like ship fight event, those ships immediately try to jump away from you. The flagship will also do that. All right. Okay, so that room's not important. Get you there. Upgrade our sensors for no reason. I'm putting crew in systems that are not like important. This is where the lining is such a chore to deal with. Oh well, we'll just send everybody. Okay, so you there. No, hold on, go back. All right, so we're gonna jump while our FTL is charging. That way this crew member is not in piloting and they're in the door system. So if they get mind control, they're just gonna sit there and punch down the doors. And that way we can just put in a new pilot. But if there's not a system there, then you have to put a crew, because otherwise they'll just walk right back into piloting. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to the teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. Alright, everybody goes where they're supposed to go. Yeah, have fun. Yeah, you always shoot the second missile, never the first. Why is that? All right, cloak. Good. Okay, turn off the auto fire, get our weapons back. So this is like where like stealth weapons can shine, that we're able to keep shooting at their Zoltan shield even while we're cloaking. It doesn't mess up our strategy that we just used. I don't know if we're gonna be in time for Hey! All right, good. Oh, no, Faith. Gonna make that MC just a little bit more manageable, I think. Never mind. Just kidding. We're just gonna vent that room out of oxygen. It's gonna take our pilot away. Then we're gonna run back, and hey, we have like really high level sensors, so they're just gonna punch that down for a while. That's why we get that. That's why we do that. That's the real strategy. Sorry I didn't tell you beforehand. It was a surprise. Yay! Engi C, who knew? It was a good ship. 29-0 with the Engi C. Thank you, Papa Neat, Unreal, Core Sigma, and Badger for joining the crew. $63.82. I don't know. Like, we had a bunch of jumps, but like that, the abandoned sector we went to was really bad. Like, we just flipped through that sector with like 2 fights. 2 fights. 66.93. That's a pretty good guess. 63.83. Boo. That's such a Zoltan thing to do. Such a Zoltan thing to do. I mean, that's a ton of beacons, 114. That's well above average. Got the win. 51, 114, 2302. Yeah, I mean, all in all, it's pretty solid numbers. Like, I mean, not like top of the line score runs. It was just there was definitely some of those like empty sectors, and we didn't really exploit nebulas too much. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there. We got through that pretty fast. It can't happen with those. Like I said, we essentially had the run 1 back in like sector 3. But I'm gonna see if I can host somebody up. What are my options? What are my options? Oh, Kylaria's playing against the Storm? I don't know what that is. I like never. I'm totally hosting her up then. And I'm gonna like actually type in the command correctly. All these things are really important. Twitch plays FTL. That would just like frustrate me. Like it would. I would just like see like people. I mean, not like people making mistakes because they don't know, but like just people trying to make intentional mistakes. It's just like, I don't like the idea of just ruining it for people, like getting your jollies that way. So I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Maybe we'll do this. Probably. But we'll find something. We'll play video games. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Again, hopefully shouldn't have a long hiatus like we had this week. But thank you for raids, follows, bits, subs, hosts, particularly gifted subs. JFKZ, thank you again for the 5-pack. Keeping me company or just lurking. It's all very much appreciated. I do hope to see y'all again soon, though.